Willis might have it worse off than we already knew. So apparently, within hours of the court's decision, there was calls made. People trying to go after her law license. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, Fani Willis, tons of things that she could be concerned with, because one of the things that Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee said was, he alluded at least, that there could be possibly more repercussions because there was an odor of mendacity. Okay. Now, real quick, for everybody that doesn't know what mendacity means, basically that means that there was a belief that there was lying going on. So mendacity is like, basically we believe that there was a lying. There's a tendency to lie. So basically during the testimony, he believes that there was a tendency for them to be lying in there. So he said there was an odor, pardon me, an odor of mendacity. So after he says this, apparently there were quite a few people that decided they were going to run and try to go after her law license. Yes, people have already, just hours after he gave this verdict, people have already tried to go after Fani Willis's law license. They're trying to go get her disbarred. Because basically, also, just so we could be clear, it's unlikely she's going to be disbarred. Like, they have to find something. They have to prove that she took the stand and she perjured herself. So if they can't prove that she perjured herself, if people are just saying, you know what, that sounds like a fairy tale, but we can't put our finger on which part is Peter Pan and which part is the real world. With that being said, since they can't ascertain exactly where she might have perjured herself, there's no actions that can be taken at the time. I just want to be clear about this. I don't want people saying, yo, Frost said she's going to be disbarred, and then when she's not disbarred, say, yo, Frost, you lied over here. I did not lie. I'm telling you what is the situation revolving around if she was going to be disbarred or not. Also, just so we could be clear, the thing that she was lying about was whether her and Nathan Wade, the SADA, the Special Assistant District Attorney that she hired, was in a romantic relationship before she brought him on to be the SADA Special Assistant District Attorney. Because if they were in a relationship beforehand, then there is an assumption that he was hired in order for them to be able to get the funds. So therefore, that's a conflict of interest. You can't hire them. If they got into a relationship after the fact, then I think there's like other problems going on over there. I remember the judge apparently said it was just bad choices being repeated, like just repeatedly finding reasons to do bad choices. It wasn't a conflict of interest. It just was bad choice making. That's one of the things in which he said why we don't have a situation where they've decided that she has to be removed. Now, with that being said, she can still prosecute Trump, but she is going to face issues with the State Bar of Georgia because, like I said before, there is the appearance of impropriety. So if you are an individual that wants Trump to get convicted, you do want her off the case. That's the part I don't get. You got a lot of people that's like, yeah, she gets to stay on the case now. Trump's in for it. No, her staying on the case opens up future, like, let's say, just so we could be clear, she gets the guilty verdict on whatever they're going after Trump on. Trump is going to be able to appeal this and he's going to win the appeal. Like, that's the part I don't, if he doesn't win the appeal, I mean, this is a winnable appeal. So there are people that just want her to step down, that understand the law and are in their, their little circle over there that practice law in that area. They want her to step down. I think that that's the part people don't get. When they hired the person to go after Trump, that person had to look incorruptible. Because you're saying that Trump is the most corrupt. So you needed somebody that had a very, very high moral standpoint. With not just that, but shouldn't that just be the characteristics of any DA? Any person that we're putting their word on sending people to jail for lifetimes? Shouldn't we consider all of them to be incorruptible and having the highest of morals? I'm just saying. Her entire conduct, everything that she did involving this situation and Nathan Wade, it was not that of a person that I particularly want to be holding the reins when we decide to send people to prison. I think I want somebody that when they get on the stand and they have to testify, it doesn't look like they're trying to fight. That they believe that they're in the right. So since they believe that they're in the right, they're just there to give information. This isn't a fight. We get it. You're extremely emotional about the subject. But right now, we're in your home court. We're in your house. We're in a court of law. This is where we need for you to be able to separate your emotions from the case. Because you try cases. If I'm saying anything wrong, please tell me where. A lot of people believe that she has to resign. Wade has already resigned. But he's already been paid something like $700,000 on this. They've done went on vacations. I'm going to tell you something that's funny real quick. I just want to talk about something. Do y'all remember when Obama went into office and then they was talking about Obama's always on vacation because he's shooting golf wherever he was shooting golf, right? That's what the Republicans said. Yo, Obama, he's never working. He's on vacations, right? And then Trump gets into office, and then whenever Trump goes on vacation, I think he went on a ton of less vacation days than by Obama. But then when Trump goes on vacation, they say, you look at Trump, he's never doing work. He's always on vacation, right? So I'm pretty sure there was times that they tried to say something similar about Biden, right? So the point at which I'm making is this. This isn't about Republican or Democrat. This should be about the people that deserve to be in position because they're qualified to be in the position, being in the position. People got to stop hiring and firing people based on race, religion, gender. Start hiring and firing people based on where their heart actually stands. Not by what they say when they get angry. How do they treat you when they're calm? This lady got on the stand during her testimony, and it looked like she just couldn't stop telling fibs. Now they want her to remove herself from the Trump situation. I told y'all what would happen, right? If she wins. I'm like, let's say she wins. Trump's gonna appeal. But do y'all really understand what's happening? Do you think she's even gonna be able to win? You don't think Trump's side is going to be talking about the corruption of the people that's trying them? I'm just asking. This lady opened up a box of worms that she dang sure wish stayed shut. She wish she buried them. She wish she burned them. Buried them. Twice. Buried them twice. You buried it. This is how you bury it twice. You take a huge plot of land. You bury it in that plot of land. Then you go get the stuff that Ultron had. And you pick that plot of land up out of the ground. And then you go to another area and create another giant hole. Then you put that plot of land inside of that. She needed to bury it as deep as it could possibly be buried. With that being said, do you think she should be disbarred? Do you think that they should keep her on the Trump trial? And because at the end of the day, this is not me being pro-Trump. This is me saying, if she doesn't remove herself, I don't see no way that this is going to go bad for Trump. They've already lit the Christmas tree. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.